Hello and welcome to the breaking news segment at LJE Nigeria here in Abuja. A major look at the top stories in the breaking news today. Tinubu names University of Maiduguri after late President Muhammadu Buhari. Internal rifts rock ADC as former presidential candidate accuses Atiku of dividing party. Autumn explains G5 betrayal, details opposition to Atiku and PDP in 2023. Hello and welcome to today's episode of Breaking News with LJE, where we dissect occurring issues in Nigeria, Africa and beyond. I'm your host, Mohammed Enaya Sule. Don't forget, you too can be a part of this conversation by dropping your comments on our social media platforms on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. The breaking news continues after the break. Stay tuned.
At LJE Nigeria, we are committed to ensuring justice, equality, and accountability. Reporting a violation helps us to protect rights and uphold transparency. In this short guide, we'll walk you through how to report a violation on our website. Simply start by visiting our website at www.ljenigeria.org. From the home page, locate the Report a Violation option in the main menu at the top. Once you're on the Report a Violation page, you'll be prompted to select the type of violation you are reporting. This helps us categorize your report for faster and more effective handling. Next, fill in your details. It is essential to provide accurate and clear information so that we can follow up effectively. Once you have completed the form, simply click Submit. You'll receive a confirmation message that your report has been successfully submitted. Your report will be reviewed by a dedicated team of experts and will treat all reports with the utmost confidentiality and work diligently to ensure a thorough investigation. If you have any question or need assistance during the reporting process, please don't hesitate to reach out to us through our contact page. Together, we can make a difference. Visit www.ljenigeria.org to report any violation and join us in upholding justice and accountability.
Welcome back from that short break. This is Breaking News with LJE. If you're a student or were a student of University of Maiduguri, it would interest you to know that the university has been named after late President Muhammadu Buhari. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Thursday announced the renaming of the University of Maiduguri to Muhammadu Buhari University Maiduguri. Presiding over a special Federal Executive Council FEC session, President Tinubu delivered a stirring tribute celebrating Buhari's life as one defined by discipline, moral fortitude, and unwavering patriotism. He described Buhari not as a perfect man, as no leader is, but as a good, decent, and honorable man. While acknowledging that Buhari's record, like all legacies, will be subject to debate, Tinubu insisted that the character, moral force, and incorruptible standard he brought to public life will not be forgotten. President Tinubu spoke of Buhari's life as one of austere honor, marked by restraint in power and resistance to political temptation. He said Buhari set a moral tone in governance, rooting in transparency, justice, and quiet courage. Recalling their shared political journey, Tinubu noted how their alliance led to Nigeria's first peaceful democratic transfer of power from one ruling party to another in 2025, describing Buhari's leadership during that transition as restrained and dignified. Tinubu reaffirmed that Buhari's integrity and discipline must remain a benchmark for future leadership. The president's announcement to rename the University of Maiduguri adds to a lasting institutional tribute, seen as both symbolic and strategic, anchoring his legacy in a region that bore the brunt of insurgency, where his administration invested heavily in recovery and reconstruction. Tributes continue to pour in across the country from dignitaries and civil society groups. All right, so if you're a student of Unimaid, it's now Muhammadu Buhari University. On our next story, internal rifts rock ADC as former presidential candidate accuses Atiku of dividing party. The African Democratic Congress ADC is facing significant internal strife. Its former presidential candidate, Mr. Dumebi Kachikwu, has publicly accused former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and members of the ADC coalition of causing division within the party. Addressing journalists in Abuja, Kachikwu criticized Atiku's purported ambition to contest on the ADC platform, asserting that Tinubu does not believe in a southern president and has antecedents showing he believes no other section of the country should produce the president except himself. Kachikwu urged the ADC coalition not to offer Atiku the presidential platform for the 2027 presidential election, insisting that he should not be allowed to hijack the party. He emphasized that the ADC believes Nigeria needs fresh faces, fresh ideas, and fresh brains, contrasting this with what he described as a war of the old for the old. Kachikwu also alleged that some state chairmen of the party were offered 20 million naira each to resign from their position. He stressed that the ADC, Nigeria, and Nigerians will always remain our priority. That was the words of Autumn. In the next story for today, we'll be looking at the G5 betrayal. The G5 betrayal details opposition to Atiku and PDP in 2023. The former governor, Samuel Ortom of Benue State, has provided an explanation for why he and other members of the G5 Governors Forum oppose the People's Democratic Party PDP and its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar in 2023 election. Ortom explained on Arise TV that their opposition stemmed from the PDP's failure to uphold equity, fairness, and justice. He noted that the G5 had insisted that the presidency should shift to the south after 8 years of northern rule under President Muhammadu Buhari, a principle contradicted by the PDP decision to field Atiku also as a northerner. Ortom has chaired the PDP zoning committee that recommended an open contest, revealing that he personally pushed for a southern candidate. He also disclosed that 16 of the 20-member committee tasked with selecting a running mate supported Nyesom Wike, but the candidates and party leadership decided otherwise. Ortom defended their support for opposition candidates in 2023, stating that politics revolves around interest and there is no permanent enemy or friend in politics. He compared their strategy to PDP members who backed Peter Obi or Bola Tinubu, adding, "If God has given us President Tinubu, why shouldn't we support him?" Looking to 2027, Ortom reaffirmed his support for Southern presidential candidate, stressing the importance of power rotation based on equity and fairness. In a pushback, Atiku Abubakar, through his special assistant Frank Shaibu, described the G5 as frustrated opportunists searching for relevance, asserting that there was nothing noble about the G5's rebellion. Shaibu argued that the PDP zoning committee, which Ortom himself chaired, recommended an open contest, a democratic resolution adopted by NEC, not imposed by Atiku or Northern Bloc. He further criticized Ortom's ideological hopscotch in supporting Peter Obi and Bola Tinubu, calling it an opportunistic thrift in search for relevance. Similarly, the PDP accused Ortom and his group of acting out of personal interest rather than genuine concern for fairness and equity. A PDP NWC member noted Ortom recommended Ayu for chairmanship, both from the same local government area, with disagreement only starting after Atiku emerged. The PDP urged them to put aside personal ambitions and support party rebuilding. Separately, former presidential aspirant Mr. Dele Momodu formally resigned from the PDP effective July 17, 2025, citing that the party had been unarguably hijacked by anti-democratic forces, and announced his immediate sign-up with the ADC coalition. Well, we've come to the end of the breaking news segment, a major look at our top stories. We told you that Tinubu names University of Maiduguri UNIMED after late President Muhammadu Buhari. We also told you that there are internal rifts rocking the ADC as we speak, as former presidential candidate accuses Atiku of dividing the party. We told you that Ortom explains G5's betrayal, details opposition to Atiku and PDP in 2023. Thank you very much for keeping a date with us on breaking news segments of LJE Nigeria. Don't forget, you too can be a part of this conversation by following and commenting on our social media platforms on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at LJE Nigeria. Don't forget, you can also report a violation if you face one by visiting our website on www.ljenigeria.org. I'm your host, Mohammed Enayasile, saying have a wonderful day ahead.
At LJE Nigeria, we are committed to ensuring justice, equality, and accountability. Reporting a violation helps us to protect rights and uphold transparency. In this short guide, we'll walk you through how to report a violation on our website. Simply start by visiting our website at www.ljenigeria.org. From the home page, locate the Report a Violation option in the main menu at the top. Once you're on the Report a Violation page, you'll be prompted to select the type of violation you are reporting. This helps us categorize your report for faster and more effective handling. Next, fill in your details. It is essential to provide accurate and clear information so that we can follow up effectively. Once you have completed the form, simply click Submit. You'll receive the confirmation message that your report has been successfully submitted. Your report will be reviewed by a dedicated team of experts, and will treat all reports with the utmost confidentiality and work diligently to ensure a thorough investigation. If you have any question or need assistance during the reporting process, please don't hesitate to reach out to us through our contact page. Together, we can make a difference. Visit www.ljenigeria.org to report any violation and join us in upholding justice and accountability. At LJE Nigeria, we are committed to ensuring justice, equality, and accountability. Reporting a violation helps us to protect